Imagine this. You wake up one morning, check your bank account, and instead of panic, you feel peace. No more sleepless nights over bills, no more guilt about spending, just confidence that your money is working for you. That's the power of financial freedom, and it's closer than you think. That freedom starts with one thing: setting the right financial goals. But not just any goals, smart ones. Today, I'll show you exactly how to do that, step by step. Be specific, get crystal clear. Alright, let's break down the first part of crushing your financial goals: being specific. Think of it like this: if you tell me, hey, I want to save more money, it's like saying I want to go on a trip somewhere. Where? When? How much will it cost? See, without a clear destination, it's impossible to plan the journey. It's the same with your finances. Instead of that vague save more money goal, ask yourself, how much do I want to save? What am I saving for? By when do I want to achieve this? Let's say you want to build an emergency fund, a super important step for financial security. Instead of just saying, I'll save for an emergency fund, get laser focused. A specific goal would be, I'll save $5,000 in the next 12 months, specifically for an emergency fund. Boom! Now your brain has a target. You've gone from a wandering generalization to a focused mission. The more specific you are, the more real and achievable your goal becomes. So ditch the vague goals and get specific. Your future self will thank you. Set measurable goals. Track your progress. Alright, so we've got specific down, now let's dive into M, which stands for measurable. This part is all about tracking your progress and making sure you're actually moving towards your goal. Think of it like this: if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. It's like trying to bake a cake without any measurements. You might end up with a disaster. So, how do you make your financial goals measurable? Break them down into smaller, bite-sized milestones. Remember that $5,000 emergency fund we talked about? To make it measurable, break it down monthly. That's $5,000 divided by 12 months, which comes out to about $417 per month. See? Much more manageable, right? Now, to really stay on top of things, use a budgeting app or even a simple spreadsheet. These tools help you track your income, expenses, savings, and see exactly where your money is going each month. Let me tell you about Sarah, a subscriber who used this exact strategy to tackle her credit card debt. She had a goal to pay off $10,000 in credit card debt. Measuring her progress kept her focused, motivated, and on track to become debt-free. Track your progress, celebrate those milestones, and watch as you steadily move closer to your financial goals. Set attainable goals. Be realistic. Now let's talk about A, which stands for attainable. This is where we get real with ourselves and set realistic goals. It's great to dream big. In fact, I encourage it. But when it comes to your finances, it's important to be honest about what you can realistically achieve. Here's the thing: setting unrealistic goals is a recipe for burnout and disappointment. If you set the bar too high and don't reach it, you might feel discouraged and give up altogether. So, let's avoid that, shall we? Let's go back to our $5,000 emergency fund example. If you're currently earning $3,000 a month and have a lot of expenses, trying to save $5,000 in just 3 months might not be attainable without some serious sacrifices. Instead of setting yourself up for failure, adjust your timelines or amounts to make the goal more achievable. Maybe instead of 3 months, you give yourself 6 months or even a year to reach that $5,000. The key here is to find a balance that works for your specific financial situation. Start with what you can manage, and as you make progress and your financial situation improves, you can always adjust your goals accordingly. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Be relevant. Align with your values. Okay, we're getting close. Let's talk about the R in SMART goals, which stands for relevant. This is all about making sure your financial goals align with your values, aspirations, and what truly matters to you. Because here's the deal: if you don't genuinely care about the goal, you're far less likely to stay motivated and see it through. Think about it. Saving for a down payment on your dream home is a lot more motivating than saving just because someone told you it's the responsible thing to do. Or maybe you're passionate about traveling the world. Saving for that epic adventure will light a fire under you, compared to just vaguely saving for retirement. So how do you make sure your financial goals are truly relevant to you? Ask yourself, why does this goal matter to me? What will achieving this goal allow me to do or experience? How will it improve my life or the lives of those I care about? Let's say your goal is to become debt-free. Close your eyes and imagine that moment when you make that final payment. Imagine the weight lifted off your shoulders, the freedom and peace of mind that comes with knowing you're no longer chained to those monthly payments. When you connect your financial goals to your deepest why, it becomes about creating a life you love, a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. And that, my friends, is a powerful motivator. Time-bound, set a deadline. Alright, we've arrived at the final piece of the SMART goal puzzle T for time-bound. This is where we give our goals a deadline, a clear end date to work towards. Because here's the thing, a goal without a deadline is just a wish. It's like saying, I'll start eating healthier eventually, or I'll get around to learning a new language someday. We all know how that usually ends up, right? Remember that $5,000 emergency fund? Instead of just saying I'll save $5,000, give it a deadline. I'll save $5,000 by December 2025. Boom! Now there's a sense of urgency. You've given yourself a clear time frame to work with. And once you have that deadline in place, you can reverse engineer the steps needed to get there. If you need to save $5,000 in 12 months, that's about $417 per month. Knowing this allows you to break down the goal into smaller, more manageable chunks. Think about it. Having a deadline forces you to take action. So, give your goals a deadline, break them down into manageable steps, and get to work. Trust me, future you will thank you for taking action today. There you have it, the 5 steps to setting SMART financial goals. And trust me, when you start implementing these, you'll be amazed at the transformation in your finances and your life. Remember, financial freedom isn't about luck, it's about intention. It's about taking control of your money and making it work for you. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how your life transforms. Which SMART goal are you setting first? Comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more financial wisdom. See you in the next video.